Do you ever watch Survivor?
Yes.
Like, so a lot of people don't even know it's still on there, but it's been on there for like 30 years.
That's crazy how long it's been on.
And yeah, and then they asked me to be on a Survivor offshoot called Take It to the Edge or Beyond the Edge, and it's like all washed up I sound mean right now. It was like a 70-year-old ex-supermodel and like retired NFL players.
Right.
And I was the last one, so I'm like, what? Like Steve-O said no? And I called Steve-O. I was like, did they hit you up? He's like, yeah, I said no. And I was like, oh, I love Survivor. This ain't it, but I should do this. And they were like, please just, and it was during the pandemic. It was like, you compete with other celebrities, and the thing with this is there's no losers. Everyone wins, and we donate all the money to charity. And I was like, it was the fattest I'd ever been. I ate so much Postmates during the thing, and my trainer or my manager was like, dude, you gotta, if you're gonna do this, I say don't do it, but if you're gonna do it, like you're gonna be with all these like washed up people, like you have to win. So then that's when I hired the hitting guy. So I did actually get into pretty good shape. And then ultimately at the end, I said no. And then at a party, I met Jeff Probst, and I said, hey, dude, I almost did this show. And he's like, oh, I'm not a part of that. But why don't you do the actual Survivor? And I was like, dude, I'm fucking super rich. No one's going to let me win, like get all the way to the end. He's like, we had Mike White. We had another guy that got like to the end. And I was like, all it would take is one of those people to recognize who I am. And then like they're going to like vote me out immediately. He's like, dude, we think you have like the right thing. So I got into like the best shape, and you know, it was obviously nice having Jeff bat for me, but I mean that interview process was insane. They have like therapists talking. They want to make sure that you're not going to hurt someone or kill yourself on that island, right? Oh. So it was like long, and they got to the very end, and then at the very end they're like, "Can you do that thing that like you remember when Chris Rock paid like $1 million to like delete him throwing the." Shit, I'm probably fucking him up right now, but you remember he threw like one of the worst first, what do you call it?
A pitch?
A pitch. He threw one of the worst ones, and then now you can't find it anywhere.
Really?
I'm sure Jamie could find it.
Is that real?
I had heard. I don't know if it's true, but
no one was worse than Anthony Fauci. Did you see his pitch?
I'm sure it was like it was like
it was hilarious. I mean, it didn't even come close to where it was supposed to go.
Yeah, and it's oh, that's Sam. Okay. Oh yeah, did you see that, Chris? Did you see how bad that? I'm like laughing at him. I'm like, yeah. All right, so I guess you can still find it.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah.
So, fuck. Why did I even bring that up? Oh yeah. So they asked me. They go, you're gonna be on Survivor, but can you do that thing that the celebrities do and pay like $1 million to like basically delete your entire imprint on the internet? And I was like, what? And they're like, there's so much of your life that is just like not appropriate for like, and I was like, and you know, I sat there and I was like, it's enough. Like, it's enough that I almost like, I know myself. I'm like, I would have won. I would have fucking won Survivor. I know myself. I know that sounds cocky, but like,
but Survivor's it's entirely dependent upon someone voting for you.
I know, but I as this is the setup, right? Like, as someone, people are like, oh, how'd you get into acting? I'm like, I've been a gaslighter, lying, con man, thief, like sneaky dude, like half my life. Like, I'm set up for this.